All right, so I just wanted to do a little video mainly for me because I keep forgetting how to make the change from my spotlight, which is the T60, the JZ T60 spotlight, to the infrared spotlight, which is the IR3. The hardest thing, the thing that I hate the most, is I have to change out the rail system on top of the Matrice M30T. So I've already done that. I've taken the one for the spotlight off and I've put the one for the other one on. Slide that into place. And then plug it in maybe. Which I'm struggling to do with one hand. There we go. So there appears to be problem with the side. I'm not sure what's happening here. Don't know why that's sticking out. But just to show you real quick, I had this spotlight in. I had this rail system in. On top of that, I've taken that rail system off, put on the new rail system, and now I'm going to fire this up and turn on the controller. And then this isn't going to be very smooth because I don't know, I can't remember all the steps. So we'll go from that. I did turn it on. It's spinning around with the other camera. And we're going from there. So I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in the controller and where I'm at from there. Just for an example, I'm sitting in my driveway and there's a park across the street. There's a gazebo, I should say, pavilion across the street. Can't really see it at all, even though I have outside house lights on right now. So we'll see the difference here. All right, so we're going to see what we are seeing here. So first off, I am going to change some settings. I am going to change... I'm going to turn the night scene on, I think. Night scene enabled. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. The other thing I'm going to do is I am going to adjust the buttons. It has me do this each time. So I'm going to go to the controllers, customize the RC buttons, and right now it says dimmer switch plus. Is that what I want? I think I want light switch. And then I'm going to go the right arrow, I'm going to go dimmer switch plus. Oops, that was the left, so I'm going to do dimmer switch negative. And the right, I'm going to go dimmer switch positive. almost wondering if I'm going to make... Well, that's what I'm going to do right now. On the 5D button. I think I've got everything except for the zoom, and I think the zoom is important, so I might have to go in and see this. So let me just see if... So let's see, I'm going to go in here. I've got a number of different settings here. First off, I want the brightness all the way up. Don't think it did anything, we'll see. We want it turned on, and I want the zoom somewhat concentrated. And I'm going to take off and see if any of this... So here I am, and I don't... This is what gets me. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, and there, the light is over to the side. I can see it. So I hit zoom. I forgot to hit zoom. I was in wide. So I'm going to make some adjustments. I'm going to hit this button, and I'm going to move it over to the left, and you will see kind of the lit up area heading to the left. I'm going to make the pinpoint very small right now just so I can get this focused in. Maybe one more click to the left. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to zoom this. I'm going to take the aperture. I'm going to move this out just a little bit. Maybe a little bit smaller because I'm going to be flying up higher. And my brightness, I'm going to turn pretty far up there right now. So let me try now my button. My pre-signed button of turning this on and off is now working. It feels like I need to go a little bit more left with it. Oh, something in there. Okay, and as you can see, there's the gazebo, and I will start a second recording right now. To show, so there's the gazebo, and the gazebo's over there. You can't see it. There, a car light hit it. So no visible light being shown. Which is pretty incredible. So I'm going to go up and fly over to my local foresty area. Let me go up to about Let me go to 300 feet. So I can see this good for a situation where you're in a neighborhood and maybe you don't want to turn on a spotlight. Or you know, I do a lot of dog searches. Maybe you're doing a dog search and you just want to make sure you do not spook the dog at all. So I don't know what this is, but it looks alive. We'll put the zoom right there. Again, I've got the night vision enabled. I'm going to turn on the light now. And look at that. Let me see if I can make the... Yeah, I made the circle a little smaller. Turn this down a little bit and maybe a little bit to the right. That's a pretty good shot. Up from 300 feet. Let me turn the light off again. Let's go find something else. And again, my spotlight didn't really bother deer much anyway, but coyotes, the spotlight definitely ticked off, and they would run. Focus. So 40 times zoom, a little spike there. There's 20 times zoom. Again, didn't disturb anything there. I'm farther away from this, whatever this is. Let's see. There's a buck. Let's go over and take a look at him. Again, I'm up 301 feet. And trying out the spotlight, the infrared spotlight. It's decent. It does seem to be pulsating a little bit, but you can definitely see what that animal is. There's the view, zoom without any help, and here's the wide angle. I must have accidentally hit link with my infrared, which I do not want to link that. So at any rate, good stuff. Good little test. And a couple more here. So I don't know other uses. Definitely less intrusive than turning on the big bright spotlight and going from there. going to come back and just focus it in on me. Real quick. Here's the playground again. I can't see the playground from where I'm sitting at my house. Too dark. The lights do hit it every once in a while. But that's pretty great. So definitely some settings you need to figure out before actually beginning your search. Now I'm sitting in the bright here, so I don't even need the spotlight, but if I were to walk into the dark shadows where all you can see is my controller, and turn it on, that's pretty clear. So, just a quick little video to help me remember how to set this up. Appreciate your time.